What's up, my sweethearts? What it do? It's your girl Jennifer M. the realest, my sweethearts. My sweethearts, please get your lights all the way up for your girl Jennifer M. the realest. Come to the front, my sweetheart, for Kierra Coles. I hear y'all and I sing y'all. Text me about Kierra Coles, my sweetheart. Okay? Alright, my new sweethearts, if y'all don't know about the Kierra Coles case, okay? Is a baby girl that was 26 years old, okay? Let me take it back for y'all real fast. She was 3 months pregnant when her car was found, right, my sweethearts, on Chicago's SOUTHSIDE with her phone, a packed lunch inside, right? Her family said that she had been working for the U.S. Postal Service for years and that Coles had a boyfriend, right? All right, saved up for money, for a car, home, and they planned her pregnancy. This her family saying this, right? Okay. Let me let y'all know a little bit more. Kierra Coles was dating Josh Simmons. He worked also at the postal office where Kierra Coles worked, my sweethearts. Okay? So your girl, I just want to let y'all know because I dug walked his ass also for this girl disappearance. Because just out the blue, this nigga got a whole family, a wife, kids, and he's dating this young lady. And then this baby get pregnant. And then she's missing. No excuses, none. No excuses. So that's around 2018. She disappeared, my sweetheart. Nobody couldn't find a trace of her. They didn't find nothing. They seen a little surveillance where the girl entered where the girl looked like she was going to the car. Then they said, "Oh, that's not her. That's a neighbor that got the same outfit on." This case here, my sweethearts, is word. It really is. Two postal workers that supposed to be working on that live on the same block as Kierra. This story here is crazy. But like always, I always dug walk the fucking boyfriend. I sure did. So let's bring it up to date, 2022, my sweethearts. And let's run this shit like cardio. So my sweetheart, she went missing October 2nd, 2018, right? Okay. So now we bring it up. So they saying detectives have established a timeline of Cole's disappearance, right? After analyzing hours of footage. Okay, we're gonna run that just like cardio too. On October 2nd, 2018, Coles entered her home in the 8100 block of South Vernon Avenue. A man who detectives has identified as a person of interest also entered the residence, Civil Law said. The man later got in Cole's car with her in the driver's seat and drove off, the detective said. Okay. Minutes later, Coles was seen on surveillance video making two ATM withdrawals at a Walgreens at 8628 South Cottage Grove. Coles, who was 3 months pregnant, exited minutes later. Detective said, right? After less than an hour, Cole's vehicle arrived in another area of the city. The man exited the passenger side, but no one got out of the driver's side, Civil Law said. So, now, this baby girl vehicle arrived in another part of the area. The man exited, got out, okay. But no one got out the driver's side. Okay, we see this clearly, as y'all can see. Can y'all identify the motherfucker? Let's go. The following day, which is the next day, the man parked Cole's car near her home. Okay, so y'all got this bitch nigga. So y'all got the bitch nigga that parked the car. Entered her building and left with unknown items before driving away in his car, Civil Law said. So this bitch nigga, yeah, I'm Doug walking this shit like that because I'm sure our father gonna Doug walk the fuck out of that nigga when he see him because our father ain't playing. So they got Kierra Cole's car. They see a bitch nigga man in this passenger seat. They got this the next day. Man parked Cole's car near a home, entered her building. I'll tell you what the fuck I think. I ain't got a sugarcoat. Bitch, baby daddy. Baby daddy. It speaks baby goddamn daddy. And if it ain't the baby daddy, then it gotta be somebody Kierra Cole's mess with. Know, like, breathe, love, speaking to. Yes, I said that. These motherfuckers out here, let me slow up, my sweetheart. Because yes, I will Doug walk shit just like this. Because it's always the ones you love, the ones you trust, the ones you care about that fucking do you wrong. And they the ones that get these hot ass bullets up in their ass. You heard me? It's always the ones you take time out on and give your all to that fucking shit on you. And yes, I'm real with the shits. They ain't say Kierra Cole's baby daddy, but guess fucking what? Who else? Who the fuck else? Who? If it ain't the baby daddy, whoever she called herself dating, that ain't the case. Cause that was her boyfriend. That's the bitch nigga with this with the what is it, my sweetheart? The side family and a side new family. Let's think. Before everybody, Jennifer Amaryllis going off. Jennifer Amaryllis cussing. Motherfuckers, get your lighters up and think. Just think. This girl, this baby, have a boyfriend. He got a whole wife. He got fucking kids already. This poor baby have a just freshly pregnant. Brand new. Don't nobody know if the fuck Josh Simmons was happy. Or if Josh Simmons' wife didn't find out and got Kierra touched. This shit happened all day, every day. These cops that seen this nigga in this motherfucking creep ass motherfucker in this girl car, as you can hear, as you heard her clear as day. I just don't know nobody else that could be feeling safe and comfortable to drive Kierra Cole's car back to her place, get out, go up in her shit freely, get items. Nigga, did you get her phone and shit acting like she was going to work the next day? Did you put that shit in the car? Did you plan that shit in Kierra car to make it look like she was going to work and never made it the fuck to work? Y'all dirty, and I'm not going to watch my tongue. I'm not going to watch my mouth because the baby was fucking pregnant. So if y'all dirty, y'all grimy, why the fuck my mouth can't be dirty and grimy? Get your lighters all the way up, my sweethearts. The shit is sick. When are you supposed to give a fuck? I don't know. When are you supposed to really be so soft and care? This not one for me. This girl was pregnant. So I guess I don't supposed to be cursing about this. I guess I don't supposed to be Doug walking the fuck out this with a tight ass Doug chain that cut the throat of a dog. I guess I don't supposed to be doing that either, right? Well, miss me and get your fucking lighters all the way up and let's run this thing just like fucking cardio. Let's go, my sweethearts. This is unacceptable. Y'all snatching up young ladies with babies? Yeah, I'm Doug walking shit. Y'all tough. Y'all up this bitch riding off in girls' cars. Then what it say? Wait a minute, my sweetheart. A man who detectives have identified a person entered the residence. You got your bitch ass and went in the girl residence. The man later got in Cole's car with her. Mama said that, my sweetheart. And then, I mean, you in a drop. What's up? But let me slow up and let me finish reading this for y'all so y'all can understand, okay, my sweethearts? Because you know I will walk the fuck out of a conniving, trifling killer. I sure would. Let's go back, my sweethearts. All right, so we was on. Minutes later, Coles was seen on surveillance video making 2 ATM. Well, we was past that, my sweethearts. We was. We was on items and stuff like that. But I just want y'all to know. All right? So she was seen on surveillance video making 2 ATM withdrawals. So I wondered what that was for. I wondered, did he make her go to the ATM? You know? Did he make her go and withdraw her little money off the thing for him? Did you threaten her? So now, my sweethearts, we was down here when her vehicle arrived in another area of the city, right? The man exited the passenger side, but no one got out of the driver's side. So Kierra never got out the driver's, okay? The following day, the next day, the man parked Cole's car near her home into her building. We already heard that. Left with unknown items, bam, before driving away in his own whip, all right? Drove away in his own car. Civil Law said officers questioned the man after Coles was reported missing by her family, but the man gave differing statements of the last time he seen her. And if he lied right there, then he's a guilty bitch. Cause who would be lying? Detectives cast a wide net for evidence in search of Coles, Civil Law said, interviewing family and friends, reviewing social media accounts, and scrapping her computer, phone, and financial records, my sweethearts. When Phillips last spoke with her daughter, Coles was at the Wick grocery store. Now, let me tell you something this, my sweethearts. Her girlfriend, her best friend, before she got to this Wick store, her best friend said that's the last time she seen Kierra. Kierra came to her happy about having a baby, about to have a baby, being a new mother, and she was about to go to the Wick store. That's what her best friend said. So this all had to happen. This is crazy because our best friend said she seen her before the Wick store. This is so fucking crazy. Now, her mother, when she last spoke with her daughter was at the Wick store, right? Okay, so she got there at the Wick grocery store, questioning what food she should eat and buy in preparation for her new baby. She was so excited to be pregnant, Phillips said. I can never forget that day because that was the last day I talked to her. Mom, I'm so sorry about that baby. Rest in peace to your baby girl. I heard her voice and how happy she was to be pregnant. And my sweetheart, she was so happy to be pregnant with this son of a bitch, baby daddy. Yes, she was. It was her first child. So sad this whole ass man, yeah, I said it, was all around the mulberry bush. I don't trust him. And if y'all ask your girl why you did walk him, Jennifer and Marillis, because this bitch nigga ran out of town. He skipped town. He ran like a whore and helped the father look for this girl all over Chicago. He should have been out there too, melting along, freezing with the father, all up and down till he find his baby mother. I don't give a fuck he's married. He shouldn't have been cheating. Cole's family filed a missing persons report on October 4th, 2 days after her disappearance. Officers searched her apartment the following day but did not find any sign of her. Civil Law said when her daughter wasn't home, Phillips said she was initially relieved. When her daughter wasn't home, Phillips said she was initially relieved. Maybe her daughter didn't want to be bothered for a few days, she said. She'd be home in the morning, but the days ticked on. See that? Her mother thinking her daughter just wants some time. Here I am almost 3 years later, and I still don't know. Still don't have my baby. And that's sad. And that's why Jennifer Emily Willis run these cases straight with passion because that shit is sad. It's sad, for real. And I'm going to keep saying it. This is just too close. Too close. She was messing with him, dating Josh Simmons, and then this girl just up and be missing like that, just up and be missing. And then my sweethearts, what really getting me is she's supposed to have called out of work, right? The day that the job saying that the day that she was missing, she supposed to called out that morning. Called out from work. But the sad thing is, y'all don't, my sweethearts, we won't even know if that was really Kierra Coles that called into work because they are not even allowed to release the fucking information. Do you hear me? So you don't even know if that was Kierra that called out. It could have been his raggedy ass wife that acted like Kierra. We don't know who the fuck it was. We're going to listen to this news video, my sweethearts. Let's go.
Cold case. You're looking at the last images ever recorded of missing postal worker Kierra Coles. She's seen here withdrawing cash from an ATM inside a Chatham Walgreens the night she disappeared. Just minutes earlier, video shows Coles driving off from her apartment with the man detectives call a person of interest. That same man returns to Coles' apartment the next day and left her car parked outside. Kierra Coles was 3 months pregnant when she vanished October 2nd, 2018. Her mother makes an emotional plea for answers in a video just posted on.
Real fast, my sweethearts. So they saying if he came up the next day and just left her car out there, that means he did what he did to her that night, right? That means he did what he did to that girl that night. She couldn't have came back with him that day, that morning, right? So when he pulled up in front of that girl house like the tough guy he think he is, and just parked that girl car, that mean that girl wasn't in there. That mean he took her and did whatever he had to do to that baby girl right then and there. Or that night, you know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Online by Chicago police.
Is she safe? Is she hungry? Is she cold? Did she have her baby? Is he or she okay? We just want Kierra brought home safe.
Police say the person of interest seen with Kierra in those videos was questioned and gave a varying account of what happened that night, but no arrest has ever been made in the case.
Y'all see that, my sweetheart? Ain't no way. Wait a minute. Give me 1 minute, my sweetheart. Ain't no way. No way. No way. No way. Excuse me, my sweetheart. Ain't no way. No way. Y'all hear that? Ain't no way. So the police questioned this guy in interest, right? They questioned him and let him go. But I already know why. Because they don't got the girl body. They don't have no evidence. You know what I'm saying? So if they don't got no evidence, yes, they will let him go. They have no choice. Even if they think he, got something to do with it or something like that. All they could do is keep questioning him. They need evidence. They need the girl body. They need something, my sweethearts. And I'm not sleeping. And I'm not laying back. Because until they get his ass, I know it's that baby father. I know that. That shit is totally wrong. Nigga, if you ain't want to have that baby, you shouldn't have got her fucking pregnant. Straight up. Her going to the ATM thing is really getting me. Like, did she get bullied to go there? Did she get bullied to get the money? Like, what? How much money? That's right there lets you know, like, what kind of ATM, like, pull up was it? Like, did he rob her? Damn. I could see if you were trying to get her to get some money, get abortion, something like that. No, you didn't even see this girl no more. So like the fuck I keep saying, and I'm gonna keep saying it, get that baby father and Doug walk that sneaky bitch straight like that. You the only one lying around here, got lies, lying about where, when, how, this, that, this, dick. Yeah, I said it. He lying about every goddamn thing. Damn. You ain't had to kill that girl, take her away, do whatever. She gone. Y'all ain't had to do that. Yeah, it happened that night. It had to. Because listen to this, my sweetheart. A man who detectives identified as a person of interest also arrived and entered the residence, Lieutenant Williams said in the video. Kierra and the man later got into her car and drove off with Kierra in the driver's seat, right? At about 10:43 p.m. that night, Coles was spotted on surveillance video making ATM withdrawals. The last known images of her. So at 10:43 that night, okay, she was spotted on surveillance. She was like I said, going to the ATM. And I want to know, like I said, my sweethearts, how much. If they can run that, like how much money did she withdraw off her card or things like that. That'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because you taking out 8,000, you know damn well she only know 8,000 no one day. 2,000, anything in them thousands. You know this girl don't need it like that night. So that's like a robbery. He had a force or something. But if it's like $50 or something like that, I don't know if that's for gas. You know, I just don't know on that part when she going to that ATM for the withdrawal. Like I don't know if they going to stores or Kierra going to get money for them to go out, you know, something like that. I don't know. That's why I know the person she with is who she comfortable with. I don't think that girl with no other nigga. I don't think that girl was with no other guy. I don't. I don't. I think she was her baby daddy. Somebody she comfortable with. Somebody she was happy to be pregnant by. Come on. She not the like the wife girl, the one that's the angry one. She the side chick that he messing with, which is the girlfriend. So she ain't angry. So 10:43 that night, she was out on surveillance at an ATM. I wish her mother would have called her on that phone. Damn. Less than an hour, Cole's vehicle was seen arriving and parking in another area, like we just said. So less than an hour. Okay? She was in another area of the city. The person of interest exits the passenger side of the vehicle. Look at that. But nobody exits the driver's side. So you telling me what was done after she came from that ATM machine? That's when he did whatever to Kierra. It had to be because she goes to the ATM, come out. Vehicle seen arriving and parking in another area of the city. So they catches her car somewhere else. Okay? You don't see her no more. You only see the nigga. Exiting the driver's side. I mean, nobody exit the driver's side, my sweetheart. I'm sorry. The person of interest exit the passenger side of the vehicle. But nobody exit the driver's side. So was she still in there? So if they seen them arriving and parking, she couldn't have been dead. Well, we don't even know. Because they don't even know. Like I said, they don't even know. They don't even know. They only seen the person of interest exit the passenger side. So when they got there, we don't even really know if Kierra was in there, my sweethearts. Because you don't get to see the driver. You only get to see the passenger, which is the guy. So when they got to arriving and parking in another area of the city, you don't even know if Kierra was alive. You don't. You don't even know because all you see is the passenger. The next day, on October 3rd, again, the person of interest is seen parking Kierra vehicle now. See that, you son of a bitch? Now I wonder what the fuck did he tell the police where she was at. What the hell did you tell the police where this girl was at? The next day, this son of a bitch, that's the person of interest, is seen parking Kierra's cold car near her residence. And you entered the building, right? And exited with items. So where the fuck was Kierra? You coming up in this girl's shit. Where was Kierra? I want to know what you told the police. What did you tell them? What, she sent you there to get something? Kierra was, what? What could you have told them? The asshole, that's his name, of interest, then drives away in his personal vehicle that was parked on the motherfucking block overnight. Mm, mm, mm. So when they question this motherfucker, my sweetheart, excuse me, he gave varying accounts, like I said, of the last time he saw her, basically beating around the bush. And like I said again, my sweetheart, they can, even if they think like, oh, he is him or he's guilty or something, they have to have evidence. And the police, this is the first time, won't identify their person of interest. But y'all can put Kanika body, all these pictures floating around, all this disturbed shit out about her, but we can't even get a name. Y'all won't even identify this person of interest. But then Phillips, that's the mom, told ABC News that Coles lied to her about when he last texted her daughter, her 26-year-old daughter. I got a problem with this bitch ass boyfriend, my sweethearts. He couldn't be reached by ABC News for comment. It just don't make no sense. Her mother says she always knew the ATM and car surveillance footage existed, like I said. And this is sad. That will be a baby daddy, boyfriend she messed with, and I don't see his effort of caring since this case has started now to the end. I haven't seen his interest not one bit. I don't give a fuck he married. I don't want to hear he can't really just jump out. Well, you jumped out there to mess with this lady daughter. It don't make no sense how you could do that. That's why I really want them to get this baby girl killer or this baby girl murderer. I mean, this baby girl kidnapper, whatever had happened to her. I really want them to get this baby girl fucking, oh, my sweethearts. It's just sad. Cause how could you do that? Like I know, like I said, I know killings and things happen every day, but damn, she was pregnant. Is that serious? Dang. So that's why I say, my sweethearts, and this is why I go so hard and so deep. If they could take this baby girl and swipe her away like that with a baby in her and not care, not have remorse, not feel sorry, not feel sad, I know they don't care about nothing else. I know no one else give a fuck about nothing else. No one give a damn about no one else. This right here is humane. This is right here just, oh my God, humane itself. Not just one killing, a baby, and not even just like, come on, 3 months. Just sick. Sick. So like I said again, if no one can, if it's monsters out here that can do this, guess what? These motherfucking monsters don't give a fuck about bringing you down. And that's why Jennifer and the Riddles don't give a fuck about Doug walking them and bringing their trifling ass down. Because you don't know what walk amongst us. These are some trifling bastards out here. And I'm with the shits. So let's motherfucking get it, my sweethearts. Like this up for your girl Jennifer M. Realist. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified, my sweethearts. Chime in with your girl. And let's get it. It's your girl Jennifer M. Realist, my sweetheart, and I'm out.